Hi guys, so this is our first lesson for Flutter, and we are going to make a Flutter app. So Flutter is very helpful in making app both in Android and iOS. So what we're going to make is this app is like, say, on the top it's written today's app, and on the bottom say I am the body. Okay, or we can change these text really. So what we are going to do here, first I want to introduce you some elements we will use in Flutter. So the first one is like this main method we will use, then a run app method. It will help to run the app. Okay, then we will use these things, material app and scaffold. Okay, I'll tell you later on what is that. And then we will use app bar, body and floating action button. Three main element we will use in this app. Okay, the first of all, so I want to tell you what is the material app. So material app here with the definition is an adoptable system backed by open source code that helps build high quality digital experience app. So in fact, it's a design thing. So it helps to it's provide us, right, it provides us a ready-made design with the help of scaffold. So what is scaffold? Scaffold is a class in Flutter which provides many widgets. So widgets like drawer, button, snack bar, navigator thing, and app bar, like that. So if I show you what is scaffold, normally the scaffold we use here in our daily life will see. So we got a scaffold like these here to make buildings really. Okay, so this is scaffold is helped make for an extension of the building. So what is scaffold in that? So this scaffold is help making a home. So in our case, home would be our app. Okay, and we will use scaffold to build that home or app. Yeah. So what we are going to do, we are going to use this structure here, this one, a hierarchy of material. So think like material app is like it is an architect who provides a design of to build the app like a home, yeah, with the help of this scaffold. And scaffold has many elements. For example, if it's your home or a room, you could say a sofa, a cupboard, or drawer. But in case of an app, the scaffold provides a body, an app bar, a title, a center. So what is app bar? App bar is at the top part of this one. What is body? Body is this one. So scaffold provides the whole structure from app bar to the bottom. And then in this app, at the bottom, we got a click button here to click it. Yeah. So let's start our coding stuff. Okay. And then we'll start with the main method. Yeah, we have told you we will use all these things, main method, run app. So let's start it. So we'll say write the void main method. Okay, and that main method will use a run app method. So what is run app? Run app helps to run the app. Okay, and don't forget to put a semicolon here to close it. Okay, and in material app, as I've shown you here, this one, in material app we use home, and in home we use scaffold. So we'll use the same here. So what we will use home in material app, and in home we use scaffold. Okay, so scaffold helps us to build our app, and in scaffold we use two things here. Say in scaffold we use app bar and body and title. So we will keep on using this one. So app bar and app bar here. Okay, remember one thing, the app bar on the left is a small a. So this is the property of any widget, and a, the capital A, is the widget. So all these method I have shown you here, main, all these are called widgets in Flutter. So we have used app bar widget to build our bar on the top of the app. So we want to write something like this one here. On the top, it is today's app. So I want to write something different on that. So I'll use app bar widget to write on it. So we'll use a text widget again to write something. So if I say my first app, so if I want to write it, it's giving me error. So to write in that, I have to write the property of this widget first. So what is the property? So property is title. Okay, so when I use title, it's still giving red because we have to write everything in single quotes or double quotes. Okay, remember when you complete your one widget, you have to put a comma at the end. So this is our first. So let's see if there's any change into this. So what we have to do, we have to hot reload it, save it first, and then hot reload it. So today's app is written here, and now it's changed to my first app, and there's nothing in the body because we haven't written anything. Okay, to write in the body, we have to come out of this app bar brackets and put a body here. And if we want to write something in the body, if we put text here, okay, and write like I am the body, okay, and then if we save it and hot reload it, so we should see here I am the body here, but this is very at the top, we can't see it really. So we want to bring it in a center. To bring it in a center, there are two ways. We will discuss first way here and then remaining later on. So if we cut it and bring a center widget helps us to bring the text image at the center. So if I write just text here, it gives a red line. So I told you, remember, here when we use text, we use a title property, but here we will not use the title property, it will not work. We will use a child property. Child property helps us to write the text, and don't forget to put a comma at the end. Yeah, now if I save it and press this hot reload button, yeah, this one, and it should come in the center. Yeah, here it is. Okay, the last thing what we need to do is put the this one, a floating action button at the end. So now we will write a floating action button here. So please remember, we are in the scaffold. All this is being done with the help of a scaffold. So the last thing we say floating action button, floating action button. So remember, this is the property with small f and capital is the widget. So in floating action button, again, we will use child to write text. Always use child to write text or a title. So here, if we use it, like a click, okay, and then why is this red line? Because we haven't put the comma here. Remember, don't forget to put comma after every widget completion. And now if we save it and then hot reload it, so the click should come here. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so just to compile again what we have done, we have used all these widgets: main, run app, material app, scaffold, app bar, body, including action button, and then we just use this method, these methods. So these methods are called widgets, and we have completed it. Okay, and that's all for today. Thank you very much for today's lesson. Hope to see you in next lesson. Thank you.